He wasn't just a king. He was the architect of one of the largest empires the world had ever seen. Darius the Great turned a fractured realm into a superpower that stretched across 3 continents. But behind the grand palaces and military conquests lies a story of intrigue, ambition, and innovation. How did Darius rise to power, and what made him one of the most formidable rulers in history? Let's uncover the extraordinary legacy of the king who dared to redefine an empire. Darius the Great, or Darius I, stands as one of the most formidable figures in ancient history, a ruler whose name became synonymous with power and grandeur. Bearing titles such as King of Kings and Pharaoh of Egypt, Darius didn't just inherit a throne, he sculpted an empire. Rising to power in 522 BCE, he transformed Persia into the largest and most sophisticated empire the world had ever seen, stretching from the Mediterranean to the Indus Valley. Known for his unmatched strategic brilliance and monumental achievements, Darius's reign was not just a chapter in history. It was the foundation of an enduring legacy that shaped civilizations for centuries to come. Darius the Great, reigning from 522 to 486 BCE, was the 3rd king of the Achaemenid Empire, a dynasty that forged one of the most powerful empires in ancient history. His nearly 4-decade rule marked a period of immense growth and stability, during which he expanded the empire's boundaries to their greatest extent, solidified its administrative structure, and left an indelible legacy that would influence generations to come. As the successor to Cambyses II, Darius not only inherited an empire, but transformed it into a model of governance and cultural flourishing that would endure long after his reign. Darius's position as the 3rd king of the Achaemenid Empire, his rise to power is a tale of cunning and determination. After the death of Cambyses II, the empire was thrown into turmoil with the emergence of a mysterious figure known as the false Smerdis, who claimed to be the rightful heir to the throne. This impostor seized power, threatening the stability of the empire. Darius, a member of the royal bodyguard and a distant cousin of Cambyses, recognized the deceit and, with the support of 6 other noblemen, led a daring coup to overthrow the usurper. After successfully overthrowing the false Smerdis and reclaiming the throne, Darius the Great faced the crucial task of legitimizing his rule and consolidating power in a vast and diverse empire. To strengthen his claim, Darius strategically married Atusa, the daughter of Cyrus the Great and sister of Cambyses II, directly linking himself to the revered Achaemenid bloodline. This marriage not only solidified his position as the rightful heir, but also united the royal lineage, gaining him the loyalty and support of the Persian nobility. Darius didn't stop there. He swiftly moved to quell rebellions and restore order across the empire, demonstrating his authority and ability to maintain control. By implementing a series of administrative reforms, including the division of the empire into satrapies and the establishment of a standardized legal system, Darius ensured efficient governance and loyalty throughout his vast territories. His actions were not just about maintaining power. They were about establishing a rule based on legitimacy, order, and the enduring legacy of the Achaemenid dynasty. Darius the Great introduced the daric, a standardized gold coin that unified the empire's economy and made trade more efficient. This innovation not only strengthened economic stability, but also symbolized the cohesion and power of the Achaemenid Empire, helping to ensure prosperity throughout his reign. Darius the Great was not only a formidable ruler, but also a visionary builder who left a lasting architectural legacy across the Persian Empire. Among his most ambitious projects was the construction of Persepolis, a magnificent new capital that embodied the empire's grandeur and power. This city, with its towering columns, grand palaces, and intricate reliefs, was designed to showcase the might and cultural diversity of the Achaemenid Empire. In addition to Persepolis, Darius commissioned the construction of extensive road networks, canals, and other infrastructure that facilitated communication and trade throughout his vast territories, further solidifying his legacy as a ruler who not only expanded the empire but also built it to endure. Darius the Great's visionary infrastructure projects, the Royal Road and the Suez Canal, were pivotal in unifying and expanding the Achaemenid Empire's influence. The Royal Road, stretching over 2,500 kilometers, transformed communication and trade across the empire, while his construction of the Suez Canal linked the Nile to the Red Sea, opening vital trade routes between the Mediterranean and the Indian Ocean. These achievements not only enhanced the empire's economic power, but also demonstrated Darius's unparalleled ability to connect and strengthen his vast realm. Darius the Great's reign was marked by both expansion and the need to maintain order across his vast empire. Among his most significant challenges was the Ionian Revolt, a fierce uprising in the western territories fueled by Greek city-states under Persian control. Demonstrating his unwavering resolve, Darius swiftly mobilized his forces to crush the rebellion, reasserting Persian dominance in the region. His decisive response not only quelled the revolt, but also sent a clear message throughout the empire. Challenges to his authority would be met with swift and overwhelming force. This effort to maintain unity within his empire highlighted Darius's strength as a leader who was not only capable of expanding his realm, but also of preserving the stability and integrity of his diverse and far-reaching empire. The Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE, though a rare defeat for Darius the Great, holds immense significance in the annals of history. This clash between the mighty Persian Empire and the smaller, determined Greek city-states was more than just a military encounter. It was a defining moment in the struggle between East and West. Despite the Persian loss, the battle demonstrated the resilience and tactical ingenuity of the Greeks, setting the stage for future conflicts that would shape the course of Western civilization. For Darius, Marathon was a reminder of the challenges of ruling a vast and diverse empire. Yet it also underscored his ambition to expand Persian influence into Europe, a vision that would be pursued by his successors. Darius the Great was a visionary leader who understood the power of cultural and religious diversity within his vast empire. He implemented policies of tolerance, allowing conquered peoples to retain their traditions, languages, and religious practices. This approach fostered stability and loyalty among the empire's diverse populations, uniting them under Persian rule. Darius's respect for different cultures not only strengthened the cohesion of his empire, but also helped create a thriving, multicultural civilization that left a lasting legacy in history. Darius the Great ensured that his legacy would endure through the ages by leaving behind detailed inscriptions and records, the most famous of which is the Behistun inscription. Carved into a cliff face in modern-day Iran, this monumental inscription tells the story of Darius's rise to power, his military campaigns, and his efforts to quell revolts across the empire. Written in 3 languages, Old Persian, Elamite, and Babylonian, the Behistun inscription is not only a testament to Darius's achievements, but also a crucial source of historical information, providing insight into the politics, culture, and administration of the Achaemenid Empire. These records were Darius's way of documenting his reign for future generations, ensuring that his accomplishments would be remembered and studied long after his time. Darius the Great was more than just a conqueror. He was a visionary architect of an empire whose foundations would endure for centuries. Greek historians, such as Herodotus, portrayed Darius with a mix of respect and caution, recognizing him as a formidable leader who expanded the Persian Empire to its greatest extent. While Herodotus often viewed Persian rulers through a Greek lens, he acknowledged Darius's wisdom, strategic acumen, and the order he brought to the vast territories under his control. Dariuss's legacy is preserved not only in Persian inscriptions and records, like the Behistun inscription, but also in the accounts of those who admired and opposed him, ensuring that his impact on history would be recognized and studied for centuries to come. The strength and resilience of the Achaemenid Empire long after his reign stand as a testament to his remarkable foresight and leadership, proving that Dariuss's true legacy was not just the empire he ruled, but the thriving civilization he built to last.